I've been speaking about this offline for about like 5 weeks now, even though the game just came out like a couple weeks ago. I've seen a lot of discourse online, kind of offline as well, but I'm not gonna talk about that right now. So now that I finished Pokemon Legends ZA, I'm gonna be talking about the gameplay, the graphics, storyline, the characters, the new megas, and eventually the ending of Pokemon Legends ZA. So I'm gonna go over the gameplay. The gameplay of the game, it was alright. It's pretty repetitive. The only thing I didn't like about the game was the ZA Royale. I don't know how you could really like the ZA Royale, but overall, it's pretty fun once you get the mechanics of the game. If you're a true Pokemon fan and like Kalos, you would like ZA Royale and overall the aspects of the gameplay. But if you're playing Legend ZA just for something new and innovating, this game isn't really for you. But the gameplay it's fun. It's fun. It's repetitive, but it's somewhat fun. The DLC will really have to make a difference in the price tag of the gameplay. Because of the Rotoglide, something I really don't like in Legend ZA, they could have made Rotoglide a flying mechanic. The DLC will really have to make the gameplay a different experience in the regular gameplay in the post game. So far as the graphics, they look pretty good. The only nitpicks I have about it is the certain characters and the animations. And the animations, and what I mean, I'm gonna put it up on screen. Some of them just do the same animations over and over again. I know people are gonna be like, well, they're gonna reuse certain animations just like every other indie company. Listen, it's 2025. You shouldn't be reusing animations for the same NPCs over again. It's 2025. Elden Ring can use different animations for different NPCs. Maybe not. Maybe I'm delusional, but still. Graphics, they look cool. They go to like 2019 standards of quality of graphics. Overall, it's cool. If they added voice acting, it would have been a 10 out of 10 game. It's just, man, they really should have just added voice acting, you know? Voice acting would have just made this game 10 times better. 10 times better. But I just know everyone criticizing it, they're not criticizing it enough about voice acting. They're like, oh, it's a good game. We should just appreciate it for how it is. Criticize it to the bone. I don't even care how good it looks. The megas, this and the third, I want you to criticize it till it passes out. If Pokemon releases another game without voice acting, you better criticize that game. If Gen 10 and Gen 10 11, if Gen 10 and Gen 11 comes out without no voice acting, then people will probably not riot, but people will be confused. But I know Pokemon fans will still play the garbage that is Pokemon, including me too. It is not garbage, but they will still play it. They will still play it. It's sad. But I'm gonna go on to the next one. The storyline. Oh man, the storyline. I know people will hate me for this one, but I did not care for Pokemon Legends ZA storyline. I did not care for it. I just know the X and Y storyline was 10 times better than this storyline. Maybe I did not complete the game fully to extent, and like the side missions, I know the side missions are like actually very good. Put the pieces together from X and Y and this and the third, but there's certain things you shouldn't cut out in a video game just to put it in some side missions. I should want like a full storyline and a full game. You telling me a whole story. They could have done so much more with Vinny, Jet, so much other characters like Tuani as well. Tuani, I thought she was a whole villain because of how she acted. Like, are we just gonna keep on making Pokemon games to make everyone's friends at the end? Can we just have like an ending where everyone's not friends and someone's evil? you know? Vinny and Jet are failed Pokemon characters. They could have been evil. They could have been half good, half evil, something. But the storyline, it was alright. It kind of dissatisfied me. Now for the characters, I'm not gonna say too much on this because of the storyline, because I said so much stuff with the characters and the storyline meshed together. So for this one, I'm just gonna say the characters are pretty amazing for the story and the gameplay and everything. All the characters have a pretty good storyline. It's kind of like Scarlet and Violet. They have good backstories. But what they're lacking in is voice lines of what makes them real characters. Like, yeah, Lydia wants to be a dancer, this, and the third, but what makes her super energetic is a voice or something like that. But overall, the characters in the game, they're pretty energetic. I like them. On to the megas. Now with the megas, the new megas like Mega Starmie, I'm not going to say all the megas in this one because this will be a long video. I'm not trying to make this 30 minutes. People were saying that they just made new megas just to make it a selling point. Bro, it's Kalos. Of course they're gonna make new megas to make it a selling point. That's like making Legends Galar and then making new Gigantamax Mons. Like, bro, of course they're gonna make new Dynamax Pokemon. Like, dude, shut up. The new Mega Pokemon are pretty cool. The only thing I don't like is Mega Skymory. They should have made that a new Mega Pikachu. I'm messing with you, but the new megas are pretty cool. I like them. I just know like the raid mechanic. I know they were trying to integrate that to other raids like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. They could have definitely did that in Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. That would have been so cool. Like fighting a big Gigantamax Pokemon. Altogether, the new megas are pretty cool. Nothing too controversial because everyone likes them. But hopefully, the new megas in the DLC will make the price point worth it. I just want to say, hopefully the $30 DLC is actually worth it. Spoilers for the ending. If you don't want to hear nothing about the ending, here's your chance to go away. If you're going away, please subscribe and like the video. Anything will help, even commenting. Okay, for the ending was pretty cool. I like the ending. It was cool with the little boss mechanic and everything, bro. I would definitely say that. It kind of reminded me of like a Mario boss level at the end. It kind of reminded me of Galaxy in a way. Can I say that? Mario Galaxy? Something like that. But yeah, at the end, it was pretty cool. I see what kind of vision they were taking. They want to do more interactive gameplay for Pokemon. I like that. I like that. Instead of just linear gameplay. But how Game Freak is going, it's going so slow. I don't like how Game Freak is integrating Pokemon into interactive gameplay. Like, there's so many ways that you can interact with Pokemon, but not the way that they're going. They're going so slow. Like, Pokemon needs to go with a different company. You understand? Like, bro. Then you go with, like, I was about to say Valve. Like the Xenoblade company. I remember there was a bunch of talk about that. But then again, at the end, it was a pretty cool ending. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.